Can you check the other one, please? All right. All right. That's fine. Good morning. How's everybody doing? Probably hold you 5 minutes, if that long. There has been a decision made on whether or not to charge the other three officers in the death of 46-year-old George Floyd. We are expecting that announcement to come hopefully very soon today. Benjamin Crump and others are at the spot where Floyd lost his life. One of the things that Benjamin Crump said that really it gave me chills. He said, when the paramedics came to get him, that was his hearse. Simply put, he was already dead. He is asking that they be charged with accessory to a crime. I'm in agreement with that, if not something higher. 8 minutes, 46 seconds, George Floyd laid on the ground, begging not to die. Begging not to die. No one came to his rescue. Those that are charged with serving and protecting us are also charged with rendering aid to us, whether they inflicted the harm on us or not. And they didn't do that. I don't see the verdict going any other way than, the decision going any other way than saying we have to charge all officers. We have to. If you think there's hell in the streets now, if you come and you tell us that the other officers did not do anything wrong, then again, that tells us that you all are listening to us, but you're not hearing us. Simply put, our words have no value. You still see us as 3/5 of a human. I'm nervous because I know what could possibly go wrong if you come with the wrong decision. I said it the other day and I'm going to say it again. It is earthly sad that we have to beg and protest to get law officials and our leaders to do the job they were hired to do. When the police finally called in the call to get George Floyd some help, they called in, and this is very, very, very important. They called in, I think it was a code 2. Code 2 simply means EMS needs assistance. Estimated time of arrival is up to 21 minutes. There's no need to rush because EMT is already on the scene. The correct code was a code 3. That simply means this is a life-threatening situation, and I need you to come now. I believe they deliberately sent out the wrong code. And it shouldn't be hard to believe for what we saw with our own eyes. They could have cared less if George lived. They didn't care. Tammy Always 100 says they should already be in jail. If I disagree with that, then I will be lying to myself. 2020, and blacks still have to beg for justice. And for those of you who continue to be mad and upset with the protesters, especially when they're angry and they start setting buildings and vehicles on fire, and you want them to have a peaceful protest. Let me remind you of this. You keep wanting a peaceful protest, but evidently you don't understand that the protest is because of violence inflicted on us. So if you don't want to see a protest, period, I suggest you talk to your people. We have to come peacefully, and they keep inflicting violence on us. That says we super stupid. We're dumb. We're niggas. We're ignorant. Whether you wear a badge or not, we must fight fire with fire. It's as simple as that. So the next time you get upset when you see businesses being vandalized or they're doing some looting or whatever, remember the protest started because of violence against us. And I'm going to say this until I can't say it no more. I don't give a damn about the stores being looted. Do you know how easy it is to replace merchandise? Try to replace George Floyd and see what happens. His daughter's mother said, she asked her, how did my daddy die? She said the only thing I could tell her was he couldn't breathe. He couldn't breathe. Black people are tired. We're tired. And when people get tired, some of the actions that they take may not be legal, may not be pleasing to you. But if you would just look back and see what they've been through, whether you're in agreement with it or not, you have to understand, I would think. And this is not just about George Floyd. I'll say it again. This is not just about George Floyd. This goes way back. Way back. Blacks have gotten to the point to where it's not that we can't take anymore. We won't take anymore. We won't. White people want to whoop our ass and kill us and then tell us how to deal with the situation. Don't work like that. It don't work like that. Everybody is somebody's child. So we were thinking with Benjamin Crump and give the announcement, but I think it's going to be a little later today, but as soon as we get it, I promise you we're going to come and we're going to bring it here. I'm trying to read one comment from Shay. She says, I don't understand the delay with their arrest. Great comment. She says she don't understand the delay with the arrest. I think even though she said that, we all know why there's a delay. It ain't that they're trying to make sure they give the officers the right charges. They don't want to arrest their own. They don't. They hate doing that. It's a stall tactic. See if we can't come out of it. I would be extremely shocked if they said no officers, the other officers would not be charged, or we're going to charge one, or we're going to charge two. If that should happen, or no officers are charged, I hope they burn the city to the ground. I said that. I hope they burn the city to the ground.